From California Guinea Pig Rescue, coming to you from behind the camera today. I've got a day filled with a bunch of rescue tasks, so just here at home. So I thought I'd kind of take you on sort of a chill day in running a foster-based rescue. I am currently, I have 2 fosters at my house. This is Dublin. He's a very handsome boy. And next to him in the other cage, hiding way in the back, let me see if I can get him without scaring him, is Taters. Let's see, Taters, here we're gonna slide through the bars. And he's a little shy. Back there we have Taters. He's a beautiful ruby-eyed blonde boy. He was born here at the rescue. He's very shy. Both Dublin and Taters have been on multiple play dates to try to meet other guinea pigs, and they have been unsuccessful. Taters actually had a cage made at one point, but they had a falling out. So these guys are grid buddies right now, and that's working fine for them. They can kind of talk to each other through the bars, but they each have their own space. So for now, until we can find them each the perfect buddy, it works because they're not really lonely, because they do, like I said, they can talk to each other. So unfortunately in the rescue, we just have quite a few single males that we can't bond. We've not been very successful, but if you know anything about guinea pigs, you know that males are harder to bond. Here is Taters, hold on. There's Taters. The handsome boy. So yes, he was born here at the rescue. And these guys are hanging with me for a little bit until they move on to another foster. And I'm very happy to have them here. I just did a brief cage cleaning for them, so filled up their pellets and hay and swept out some of the poops. And they each have their own Midwest, so they are happy boys. Hopefully we can get them friends at some point, but you know, it beats, here we go. So this is their favorite pastime. Is rumbling at each other. Are you rumbling at your friend? Oh my goodness. So guinea pigs are really funny. These guys will rumble and then they'll popcorn and run off. It's like they're super proud of themselves for their big accomplishment. I think that these guys, maybe eventually we could try bonding these 2 again. We tried one other time and it didn't end well. We might try again. Like I said, it's hard. It's really hard in the rescue. We have a lot of single males that just can't seem to bond with anyone, but what we try to do is give them a grid buddy, and then of course we put them in a Midwest or a 2x3 CNC or a 2x4 CNC. So they've got plenty of space, and then they do have other guinea pigs in the vicinity that they can rumble at, right? So handsome. So handsome. I've got to do a lot of work for the rescue behind the scenes today. I've got to update our pet finder and adopt a pet. I've got to send out a bunch of emails. We have an event coming up in Mission Viejo on the 2nd that I have to teach a 30-minute class at, so I've got to start prepping for that. And so I'm going to spend the day doing a lot of kind of boring rescue stuff, but this is all part of what it takes to run a small foster-based guinea pig rescue. I have 2 girls coming today. We are boarding them. So we do boarding, and it's just a very limited basis. It is in our homes, so I can put a link in the description for our website, the boarding form. If you're in Southern California, I would suggest, if you need boarding, contact us to book super early, because like I said, it's a very limited basis, and they are boarded in our homes. So we have several of us that are very experienced piggy people, and we board them in our homes, and we also will do a health check, nail trim, all that fun stuff when they leave, and they are fed veggies and hay and pellets, and we care for them as we would our own guinea pigs. So yeah, and it is a nice way for us to raise money, much needed money for the rescue. 100% of the money raised through our boarding services goes back to our guinea pigs. We use that for vet bills, hay, pellets, setting up new fosters. It costs us about $200 for each brand new foster setup, and by that I mean the cage. Most of our fosters use fleece, so the fleece, the things inside the cage, so your bowls, water bottles, houses, chew toys. We provide vitamin C, pellets. Yeah, so all that money that is raised through the boarding goes directly back to the pigs. This video is not meant to be a plug for our boarding, by the way, but I just thought I would bring it up since I do have 2 girls coming today to be, they were actually adopted through us, so I'll get to see them again, and I will show you, they're gonna show up in a few hours, so I will show you those girls, and you'll get to kind of see like a basic, simple setup for our boarders. I've got to go clean my own pigs' cages, so I'm going to do that and I'll get back to you. Well, speaking of my own pigs, I can't mention my own pigs without mentioning my precious Miller man and his best friend Bud. So I have a couple fosters here, but I also have an entire house full of guinea pigs. I have 18 guinea pigs of my own. And these are just 2 of them. Bud and Miller, you might remember, I'll see if I can link the video. Miller came from Scotty's Animals. Scotty rescued him from the Yucca Valley shelter with several other pigs, and let's just say Miller came to my house and never left, and he is just the best boy ever. And so is Bud. And I just finished cleaning their cage, and now I'm gonna go to the madness that is my pig room and clean everyone else, and I'll check back in with you guys shortly. I don't know if this will be interesting to anyone, but I am now at my computer. I have to add some pigs on our pet finder and adopt a pet. So what I'm doing is I'm on our website and I'm just scrolling through and seeing who we have listed. We've got a back end sheet that we've got all this written down, but I'm just being a little bit lazy. Don't want to go look at that sheet, so I'm actually looking directly on our website to see who we have listed, and there are quite a few pigs that I need to put on there. I don't have Taters up, and I don't have someone named Bandit up, so I'm gonna go ahead. I've already started the login process. This is the back end of Pet Finder, so I'm gonna add some pigs. This is the back end of Pet Finder, so I'm adding Bandit. I only have one picture of him right now, but you can add video, which is kind of nice. We find that Pet Finder works well for us. A lot of people fall in love with a specific guinea pig by finding them online. So that's nice. So yeah, I've got to go in and add in all this information, and you add in their age, the sex, And then I can really go in and like customize it and add stuff about his little personality. So I'm gonna do that with Bandit. Then I've got to go over to Adopt a Pet and add him on there. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep plugging away and get some more of our piggies up. Didn't take too long, and I'm just checking back on our page, and Bandit he's been added. Yeah, I gotta do this a few more times. Things always take 10 times longer than you think they will. Like 45 minutes have gone by, and I've only added Squid, Joey and Georgie, Lizzie, and Bandit. And I still have more to add, but they're up there. So Squid had been bonded with Taters before, and they were up as a pair, but then they had a major falling out, so that's why they're both, and it was like a pretty bad falling out, so we had to take them both off the site, and you know, we're all busy and didn't get around to adding them. So I'm gonna add Taters. Yeah, I have more pigs. Joey and Georgie are 2 boys rescued from the Yucca Valley shelter, and they have been under medical care, so they're finally available. Lizzie, you guys have seen the video of her. I finally got her up. So a lot of the times we will not list pigs right away because we want to monitor them, or we want to just make sure that they're like mentally stable enough and ready for adoption. So there are many cases where we will let pigs just sort of chill out and decompress in foster home for a month or 2 before we even list them, and we just feel like it's better that way than just rushing them out the door to a brand new home. We like to like make sure that they are gonna be okay, because guinea pigs are sensitive. It can be traumatic coming from a shelter or another home and then into a foster home, and you know, we just like to take our time with them. So yeah. All right, and my boarders, Shauna and Sunday, are on their way, so the people should be here to drop them off any second. Okay, my boarders are here. Oh my gosh, and everyone else in the background is screaming to welcome you. They're scared. This is Shauna and Sunday. So they were adopted from us, and their family's traveling out of the country for 2 weeks, and so these girls are going to be staying here. I have a 2x4 CNC and all the comforts. They're a little scared. It is pouring down rain outside, so I kind of rushed in with them because I didn't want them to get soaked. They were in a carrier that even though we had a blanket over it, I was just worried. It's so cold and rainy out there. But this is first impressions, checking out your digs, girls. Oh, what you think? Is it meet to approval? Does it meet your approval, girls? Oh my goodness. And their mama had sent them with some bell pepper. So they're checking everything out. Hi, girls. You're gonna be staying here for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Kicked her out. Well, I can put another house, but you also have a tunnel. That tunnel came with them. It's always nice when we do boarding for the family to bring even just one thing from home that has their smell on it. I find it just seems to help them. Guinea pigs are funny though. They do get comfortable pretty darn fast when they're in a new place. It's kind of like they check everything out and it has to meet their approval. But this is, you know, this is new. They don't know where they're at. They're in a new apartment and a new person. Pig butt. These girls are big, squishy girls. I love it. I think I'm gonna let them kind of chill out for a little bit, and I'm gonna go back to the work that I was doing and get myself warmed up because it's a little cold and rainy out there, and my boys who are across the room, I think, can sense that there are some new piggies here. Hi, what you doing? There you go. We got the hay. We got the hay. Oh, what a pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Okay, I'm gonna let them rest a little bit. Good girls. It is the whole next day. I started filming yesterday, Wednesday, and it's now Thursday night. I just gave the border girls some vitamin C, and you can't see them very well, but I just wanted to come back on and say I'm gonna end this video here. Tomorrow I am so happy because I'm going to visit with Checker. So I filmed for you guys. We're gonna visit with him, and then I'm gonna post that video as soon as I get home and can get it edited right away for you guys. And then I'm gonna end this video with a few clips that I got today from some of our other foster families of their cute guinea pigs. We just introed Nova and Tiny, and I've got a little bit of video of that, and I've got a couple other clips I'm going to tack on to the end of this video. So if you've stuck around and kept watching this entire time, thumbs up to you. Leave me a comment, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, what you would like to see from us. Let us know if you're excited to see Checkers tomorrow, and I promise you guys I will get the Checkers video up, like I said, as soon as I get home. And thanks for watching, guys, so much. I really appreciate having you guys here. We're over, I think we're at 410 subscribers now, so that's awesome. All right, guys, talk to you guys tomorrow when we're with Checkers. Bye.